You know, we rarely shoot modern cars, but when we found out about this one, it was a definite yes. We're talking about a massive power 2019 Challenger 1320 edition that is gonna blow our minds while it blows tires off the car. Hey guys, this is John and his 2019 1320 Challenger that sounds about as violent as it's gonna get. So let's just dig in on the details of what the hell you did here. So you took just a straight up stock car and did what you did here.
Correct. Placed an order in December of 2018 when Dodge did the whole advertisement on the 1320. We received delivery on February 1st. I was initially going to keep it stock, and I remember taking it to the track a few times and it did great. Vortech had reached out to work together to maybe boost it.
Okay.
And at that time we said, yep, sounds good, let's do it. On the dyno, we blew the motor.
Oh God.
We had to decide at that point, am I gonna keep it stock, just fix it and get rid of it, or are we gonna go all in? I decided to do the most financial best decision, which is to go all in.
Let's see the stupidity by popping the hood and dig in on what you've done here. By the way, absolutely love the color of this car. The color's so good on it.
It's Octane Red by Dodge.
Very cool. We could probably say, what haven't you done? But let's get into what you have actually done.
Well, we'll start with the motor. So we kept it at 392 cubic inch. We didn't change the displacement whatsoever, but we did start from the inside. So the block is balanced, honed, and studded. The pistons are CP pistons. We did Molnar rods. It has a custom grind boosted cam by HHP. I'm running the 4 Innovation fuel system. We're running 1450 injectors. It runs on E85. It has the Vortech V7 JTB, and currently with the 3.25 pulley, we're running about 22 pounds of boost.
Wow. So what are you making power-wise with it?
To the wheel, we're pushing about 1170.
And this car made what stock?
Stock, it was 485. If we're gonna say to the wheel, probably about 390 to 415.
Wow, what a dramatic increase.
It is.
Yeah.
It definitely puts a smile on your face when you're all in. Scares you a little bit, but as every build should.
Well, I told you, and I mean, like, everyone thinks I'm joking about it, but the reality is, as I heard you pulling in and hearing the car from the front, you do not hear any exhaust sound. You hear
the blow-off valves.
That's what you hear, man. And it's flat out intimidating hearing it rolling up.
That's one of the things that I really do enjoy about the Vortech system. I know, because there's, people go back and forth between the root style blower or centrifugal or twin turbos. And twin turbos are hot, but what I love about the centrifugal is that it keeps away from the block, so it's not gonna get as hot, and the blow-off valves just sound nasty. There you go.
So now, with all that you've done here, basically quadrupling the power of this car, I got to assume transmission, rear end, suspension, brakes, there's got to be some changes in some of the components on the car.
So the transmission is still the 8HP70, but we did build it through Simple Performance with all the bells and whistles in it to take the power. It does have a carbon drive shaft. And the rear end is still factory because Dodge built it stronger. So it comes with the 41 spline rear axles. The rear end is a 309, and it does have all the safety components. So from the Carlin fabrication, 8.5-second roll cage, to the engine diaper, to the dry shaft loop, and all the safety measures. So if anything does break, we're not gonna end up hurting anyone on the racetrack.
Is still front and rear suspension stock?
It's Demon suspension. So the 1320 comes with it. So it's the Demon shocks, suspension, and calibration. So it does have the weight transfer in the back during launch.
I feel really out of it because I thought I knew pretty much most of what's going on in modern Dodge. The 1320 is a fairly limited model then?
It is. So it's the Scat Pack with a package. So the 1320 package, 1320 number of feet in a quarter mile, comes with some of the Demon components. So the bigger axles, the Demon suspension. It does come with a higher converter in comparison to a stock Scat Pack. And just the technology parts of line locks and launch control, etc.
Is all that still active in the car?
Yes.
It is.
It all still is active. I was trying to keep this somewhat of a balance of where it's still stock components so I can daily drive the car, but then also be somewhat competitive at the racetrack.
Since it's been set up in this configuration, have you had it at the track?
I have, and oh man, it's nothing but problems when you get to a certain level of power. So with this setup here, as you look at the pulley system and all that, originally it's a 6-rib pulley system. So when we started increasing boost and gaining power, the belts kept on going out. So the only decision at that point was either A, lessen the boost, and who would do that? Or B, change all the pulleys in there and go 8-rib, and that's what we did. So when we did the 8-rib, we decided to go bigger injectors as well. So since then, I haven't had the chance to go out. Track-wise, at Irwindale, when that track was open, the fastest 8th mile we did, and it was a bit less of boost, was 6 flat at 115, and that's an 8th mile.
That's cooking.
It's cooking, it's good.
Cooking.
It's still at factory weight, so with me in it, we're at about 4150.
Yes, they're definitely tanks.
That's a
they're
boat,
heavy
yeah.
cars. As I was told from Josh, who had scheduled you to come over, you had to swap out fronts because you run skinnies on here.
Yes, so we have the 18x5 skinnies in the front with the Hoosiers, and I couldn't drive them on the street, so we swapped them on over to this. We did keep the ones in the back. So we do have the 17x10s in the rear. It's running a 28-inch tall tire. The next thing that we're planning to do is to go into a 15-inch. So I actually have the brakes in the trunk right now as we speak. So once we do the 15-inch conversion, we could go to a smaller wheel.
It's got to help you hook up, but I'll bet if you want, you can just blow the tires off this car.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Easy, easy. Even doing at 100, we could blow the tires off.
Oh God, what am I getting myself into today? You're fired, Josh. Any exhaust-wise, it's still stock exhaust?
No, so we have the Corsa long tubes, and it runs a full Corsa Extreme all the way to the back.
All the way out. Are you fuel tank or fuel cell now?
It's still fuel tank. So it's a factory fuel tank and just the 4 Innovation system running E85.
So you have, I'm assuming, nothing done in the trunk? It's
nothing done in the
stock
trunk. Only thing it has is the 18-pound anti-gravity battery. So nothing special there, just a weight saver. But inside is your full cage. And again, Carlin Fabrication did such a fantastic job. Jason and the guys up there. I mean, when you look over here, it needs to look stock. That was the whole intent for me. So like just the cut and the fitment on everything was dialed in.
That's really cool. I mean, I gotta be honest, dude, from the exterior looking into the windshield, I didn't even notice the cage. I knew it was caged, but I mean, especially running the power you are, they ain't letting you on any drag.
No, not at all. I mean, NHRA and their safety measures is top notch, that's for sure.
For sure. So stock passenger seat, and then you got the Kirky driver.
Yeah, so what's cool with the 1320, and again, similar to the Demon, is when you place the order for the car, it comes with just one seat. So then you pay an extra $1 for the passenger seat and then an extra $1 for the back. I just did the passenger seat so the kid could go with, like we go to Cars and Coffee.
You got a helmet back here, you're ready to party.
Ready. I was like, depending on what we're doing, I was like, I might have to put a helmet on.
As far as like infotainment system, all that stuff.
All factory.
Yeah, it's another one of those, I mean, like I hate to keep calling the age card out here, but it's, as a kid, like if you could, it took a lot working on cars, getting friends involved. If you could make 400, 450 horsepower out of your car,
right,
you had a badass, dude. You were smoking everyone on the streets, legitimately.
Yep.
You really were, you know, and I've come up to this point where, I mean, hell, dude, my daily drive car over here makes bone stock, 600 plus horsepower. That's a bone stock grocery getting station wagon, you know what I mean? So how it just continues to climb and climb and climb, and how overall, I'm not saying it didn't take a ton of work to make the power you're making, but that it's readily available. There's shops left and right, parts available, like everything you need, that in a matter of a week or two, you could knock all this out.
Absolutely.
That's the part that blows my mind.
I mean, I remember, 90s LACR, and if you had a 5.0 Mustang, you were fast.
That's right.
And at that time, we were into the whole JDMs, and it was just a 70 shot of NOS, and we were trying to get into the, what was it, 13s to be a super fast car. A minivan now hits 13s if you want off the lot, so it's crazy.
Well, and you think about like the famous quote, right, from Fast and Furious, you owe me a 10-second car.
I said a 10-second car, not a 10-minute car.
Because a 10-second car used to be a fast car. Now you can go buy a Tesla Plaid that's running low 9s and you don't even have to touch the steering wheel. You can put the fucker in autopilot.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's bonkers to me, man. Anyhow, with that said, I psyched myself up for it. Let's go for a drive.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, it's time for another Tech Talk. Stefan from Liqui-Moly. So what you got? What you got
Sean, today I've got a synthetic gear oil, 75-140 high viscosity oil. Also has an LS additive, works with wet clutch differentials or almost any other type of differential. Fantastic product, proven in racing and for regular street use.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There is no mirror, so just a heads up.
I noticed that, yeah. I saw it from the side, which, is that for drag racing purposes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also noticed it really holds the gear until you probably put your foot in it a bit, huh? Yeah.
The shift points are harder.
I see, sure. First up, dude, thank you for letting me drive your car, and trust me, I promise I'll be, like I said, off camera, I'll be chill with your car. I mean, I am anyways, but god dang, man, knowing that this car makes 1,170 horsepower at the rear tire, to say I'm gonna be cautious is an understatement.
Ah, no worries, we're good.
Yeah, the amount of sound from up front, especially hearing it hitting off the camera car from your wastegate, or your blow off, excuse me, it's wow.
I mean, it's definitely a head turner. Whenever we pull up to a Cars and Coffee and I'm driving low RPMs, everyone turns around like, what in the hell is pulling up? Like, what is that?
I can only imagine. I mean, the sound, when
My
you
kids love
pulled in this morning, and you know, we were sitting up in front of where the car was coming in at, all you heard was air noise moving. That's all you heard. I did not hear the exhaust tone at all until you came past me. It's a commitment, dude, to go as deep as you've gone on this. That's a real commitment. I mean, I know it's not cheap.
No.
Especially when you're doing it the right way, because you start making this kind of power and you're not doing it right, you got to know as good as anyone, all you're gonna do is break stuff, and that's no fun.
But that's exactly it. And people keep on asking me, like, would you do this all over again, knowing what you've done and where you are? And would it be the same car? And I've always said, you can go Hellcat, Red Eye, Demon. You're either paying up front or you're gonna pay on the back end. You're always gonna pay.
Yeah.
Like you said, things break left and right.
Oh yeah.
That's where I'm at. So it's like, you no longer have the fun. You're like, should I now take down the boost and go back to decent power levels?
Right. Your intent was building something to, I mean, I think it's comical that your original intent was, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it mostly stock.
That's it, that's it.
Then when your intent became to make something that you can go out to the drag strip with and really, you know, let it rip, that's a commitment. I mean, you go to the skinny fronts, those are the worst things ever for driving on the street.
Oh yeah, I never do it. I've done it maybe one time and you're just waiting for the tire to come off or brake crack the wheel.
Sure, man, that's no fun. And then even still with the wheel tire setup you currently have on here, I don't know what kind of fun that could be, because now you got to watch your throttle input like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, it could be able to just be, yeah, I'm cruising at 60. Oh, I want to pass this guy and I'm going to stand on it. No, you're not.
No. I mean, you'll change lanes, but not the ones you want to go into.
Yeah, yeah. Just driving it the way I've driven it so far, and that I'll continue to drive it, just being very, very mild on your throttle input. Car drives nice.
Yeah. It's quiet. It's not that bad. We roll up the windows, you hear the car, but it's not as loud as it is outside.
Yeah. And I'm sure once you start to put your foot in it, because I heard you, like when the guys were shooting B-roll, you know, you rev it a little bit, it gets loud.
It does.
It definitely gets loud. as extreme as the car is, like driving it like this, it's a very drivable, enjoyable car. You know, because I've been in some where you just go too extreme, and I enjoy and appreciate that, but it's just harder to enjoy, especially given what we drive in Los Angeles, where we're like this in constant traffic, stop and go with the lights and what have you. You know, this is like comfortable, and even this Kirky seat, I gotta hand it to them, man. I know this is a full legal drag seat. It puts you where you want to be, but it's actually comfortable.
It is. It takes a toll if you're going to do a long drive. I mean, one of the goals that I have is I want to do the events where they go to multiple racetracks, you know, within X amount of days.
Like the drag and drive kind of
I
thing.
would love that. Or with Hot Rod and what they do. I think there's one coming up in October.
Yep.
So, you know, I'm tinkering with it. I'd love to try it out. I don't know about a tow hitch in the back, but
yeah,
we got to try it.
Now, does this car, is it flex? Will it run 91 or are you straight E85?
Straight E85.
So that would create an issue if you're trying to drive any mileage, you know, without having E85 stations.
That's been one of the obstacles.
You
so
sure?
It's either A, you got to carry a separate tank, or carry actual 5-gallon tanks with you and fill up. And that's extra weight and space.
And let's be honest, a little dangerous to carry around a bunch of spare fuel.
Chicken time bomb, yeah.
Yeah, it is. God, I love the way this thing shifts, man. It's really, I don't know that I've gone over 2,000 RPM in your car, man. Now, is your red line still the 6,000 or no?
It is. We've played with the shift point. So right now we have it set up where it's 6,200 for shift point, 6,250. I have one of the gears a little bit less at that time just to keep the belt on. So we kind of fine tune it a bit more. So it's just about red line for it to shift.
Yeah.
When you look at the dyno sheets, the power grid just keeps on climbing. The centrifugal is very turbo-like when it comes to spinning, and then the power grid, it gets it on the very top end.
Yes. Does it actually get more intense as you go down the drag strip and it continues to create more boost?
Well, it's both. I mean, with this car, there's been so many different things that we've been trying to figure out and obstacles to try to overcome. So yeah, when you stage up, it's the first 60. If we get a good launch, the car is gonna fly.
Yeah.
Because of the type of supercharger, I have no boost on the low end. So we have to figure out what to do. That's why we did the 2-step, so I can stay in lock, get the RPM up and launch at boost.
Yeah.
We do that, then it's a game changer.
Yeah, yeah.
Then once you're at the 330, you're just sitting tight and holding on. See the front lift and you're like, let's finish it.
So funny, dude. I literally do not think I've been past 2,000 RPM yet. I don't know if I'm going to.
Try it.
I'll wait till it straightens up here, actually. Oh, God, it's crazy the amount of blow off you hear bouncing off of the camera vehicle. And are you able to make your adjustments right here on your info screen?
This just gives me an idea of like engine temps and what gear we're in, etc.
Got it, yeah. All right, let's
Pin it.
And bro, that was 4,000 RPM and a very soft roll on. Holy cow.
You want the party button to be pressed, we could remove any of the electronic traction.
No, we'll just keep all that stuff in place while I'm driving. Thank you very much.
And that's it.
I mean, it's crazy, just a soft roll on like that. And in a quick couple of seconds, I mean, that was such a soft roll on, dude. And I'm watching 3 digits about to show up, it's, wow. But I tell you what, what gives you a little added confidence, it's a 4,000 pound, you and me in here together, we're 43 plus. It's a lot of weight pushing you to the ground, plus you got that big sticky tire out back. Yeah, this is fucking cool car, bro. And just so you guys know, we're not trying for, 4-second 1/8 miles today. We are on public roads, so, but.
There you go.
Jeez, man. Again, that was a soft roll-on up until about 4,500, 4,700 RPM. Highly drivable car,
Yeah.
very drivable.
That was the intent, is to try to have a mix between the both where you could drive to the track,
Yes.
cars and coffee.
Yeah. No, I think you did a great job, dude, honestly. I mean, I get it. You got to swap the front wheels and tire setup because otherwise that's going to be a sketchy setting on the street. You definitely created a very drivable vehicle still, while knowing that you have complete extreme power when you want it, you know?
No, absolutely. And again, like I was saying earlier, it's all about the team you have. So like when it comes to the engine building, that's all Lonnie with NPR Motorsports.
Yeah.
And you know, from day one, when we built the motor in 2020, it's been consistently performing. It's been great.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're racing, it takes a beating, so it's able to take all the beating with all the different power levels.
Yeah, having that big stall like that's nice too, because it gives you a second to prepare for what's gonna come, you know?
Right, at the track, it's great.
Yeah.
If I was to daily drive it, I would probably go to a lower converter.
Of course, no, I get that for a daily driving car, but dude, are you really gonna drive a, you know, what, crank, call it 1,400, that's probably being conservative, honestly, but call it a 1,400 horsepower car running E85. That ain't a daily drive vehicle. It ain't for me anyways, I'll say. Fuck, dude. God.
Wow.
So you know he's not getting on it all the way.
That's wicked fast, bro. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ, dude. Smile on your face.
That's it, man.
Holy cow, dude. That's
when it
and
starts
by the
going
way,
up and you're like this, you're like, oh, we're dancing now.
Yeah, no, I felt it, but I appreciate that you understand how to drive your car.
Oh yeah, you have to. And you learn. The car will teach you.
Yes.
You got to respect the car and the power. If not,
yes,
you're going to be wrapped around a pole.
I really appreciate that you're not trying to do more than the car can do on an unprepped surface. I appreciate also, even though I'm mostly looking forward, I can't help but naturally look over because I can always tell a driver, because a driver doesn't over input anything. It's very mild, soft inputs to correct the car, but not upset the car. And but holy hell, dude, that's pretty daunting, man.
It's so fun.
I can tell you genuinely enjoy it, man.
Dude, from the age of 2 years old, man, I love cars.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. All right, so now we're gonna go down to the next spot. Just so you guys know, I'm actually not tapping out because I'm enjoying this, but Josh and Kyle really want to get a ride in this car. Josh has been so excited about doing this. He's known you a long time. Kyle's been very excited. So if it doesn't bother you, I'm gonna let those guys get in. I'm gonna operate one of the cameras because that's fun, man. That's son of a bitch, dude. That's impressive, man. You must get pretty jacked at the track, huh?
I do. If everything functions the way it's supposed to, I love the part where it's like the 330.
Yeah.
And the car starts lifting up front and you're like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
And you just coast it and you're like tiptoeing all the way to the very end.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Should we do a burnout or? Yeah, go for it, I'm down.
Yeah. God, it really does feel like a boat.
When it starts dancing, tiptoeing, it's like, all right, either hold on or let off.
Wow, dude. But it feels solid. It feels really good.
The good thing about a boat.
It is, bro. I swear, it feels like we're on the water, just floating like this. Dude, that was sick. Yeah, you built a very nice car, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God.
Missed it. I didn't think I was gonna catch up to the car that quick.
Yeah, you caught up way too fast. Dude, fucking sick.
Thanks, bro.
Awesome. Got me pumping right now.
Appreciate it.
Dude, so sick. So sick. We didn't think we were gonna catch up to that car on the way back here.
You did.
I was like, look, just do a flyby and we'll go by them at pace, and we caught right up to that car. Fast, bro, like that.
Yeah.
But it's not scary. It feels good. It's very solid, and it feels like a boat. It like sways back and forth like that, you know?
You're on a couch too in there. Those
Yeah,
are super
it's super comfortable, bro. That's why they call them boats, though, you know?
All right. All right. Now, what percent throttle is that? Like,
I'm at like 45 to 50.
wow, wow.
The moment it starts picking up and I feel it losing traction, I'm trying to play it,
Yeah.
and then if not, I let off.
Yeah, it feels super good. It feels like I'm in a giant couch. Like, you know, like.
Well, welcome to my living room, man. Let's try one without burning out.
Sure. Yeah.
That was fucking sketchy.
I was ready to jump and run.
I'm ready too. I'm about to jump over this fence.
Ain't that big. I can get over it quickly.
Man, that is nice. That is nice. Scary, but it's nice. It's scary because like it feels good, and you feel safe while you're going sideways, going that way. You know, like,
As you're going towards the curb.
Exactly.
Yeah, like it feels fantastic.
Yeah.
Even though it's built to go to the drag strip, that is a kick-ass fun, badass street car. We had so much fun today. The pulls were awesome. I know Josh got fired up, Kyle got fired up, and I'm still jacked from it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Reminder to you, man, it makes a massive difference to us if you like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. It makes more of a difference than you know. And finally, I'll leave you with, we've got a ton of merch on the channel, as well as re-releasing some of our old stuff that we've had a lot of requests for. So keep an eye on atlamerch.com. The podcast is live. If you haven't checked it out, I'd love for you to go check it out. Autotopia LA podcast on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. And with that, later, man.